Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 Rise of the Republic DLC campaign. We're playing as Syracuse. This is episode 7. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course. Gotta say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me an early access code for Rise of the Republic and making this Let's Play possible. Gotta say a huge thank you to them and their community manager. So, in today's episode, well, firstly, let's recap. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and seen it, we managed to take 2 territories here in Sardinia. We managed to take Corrales, the capital, not off the Carthaginians, well, technically, the rebels. We destroyed a Carthaginian army in the last episode, but they are currently rotting away at the edge of the world. We currently have the king, the tyrant, I guess, the dictator, the man, the myth, the legend, Tyrannos. We have Dionysus the First with a full stack. Additionally, we have his son, Dionysus the Second, will be one day. How old is the king? Out of curiosity. He's 53. His son's 22. Okay, well, in today's episode, I would like to push against the Aioli, the Nuragic peoples. Their king, their chief, is currently really close by here. I might be able to do a preemptive strike, kill their whopping 7 rank king, and look at this Sardi cavalry, Sardi hillmen. Just look at the construction of their hovels. We should be able to conquer them quite easily, even like the headpieces. Not much is known about these ancestral people, but I feel like Dionysus, if he was to see the king on the border here, pretty far south from their capital, especially they got a lot of the north here, he would take control. The majority of the island still is controlled by the Nuragic people. The Balari up here as well are currently defensive allies, so if we were to strike them, we would have to wait to a higher quality replenishment. We currently have the bottom of Sardinia here. We have our entire province of North Africa, which is netting us a significant amount of money. This is where my money is seriously being made, as you can see here. We currently can support roughly 5 full stacks and a decent quality navy. We have the entirety of Sicily. We've pushed into Regium here now. We've taken 2 territories, and we're currently besieging the last of the Regium. We have Alcmenos, my second-born son. We have Alastor. Oh, okay. Randomly generated general. Zeus was assassinated, unfortunately, I say with a heavy heart. In the last episode, he was with us from pretty early on. Dealt with political unrests and upheavals in Sicily. Didn't really go abroad overly too much. And we have Xenon, my son-in-law, who's married to my firstborn daughter. Dionysus the First, Dionysus the Second has a son, Epimenes. Alcmenos, we need to marry him off. Xenon is married to my daughter. They have a whopping 4 children here. The eldest is 9, while the youngest is 3. Okay, well, we're currently besieging them here. Let's see at the odds. It's currently 95% in my favour. There is a full stack here. However, we're better auto-resolving this one, as we are currently sieging them. I wish I could somehow see the terrain. Auto-resolve this one. Clear-cut auto-resolve. We're going to lose way too many casualties against arrow towers, so let's quickly get rid of this one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if a chance against the Nuragic people in Sardinia, if we can kill their king and sort of cause a power vacuum, that's what I'd rather go for. 679. It was more tactical to auto-resolve that one than play it. I want to have a field battle. That's what I prefer, because you get to a point with sieges where it's just the recycle and same. Every single field battle is different terrain-wise and army composition. Sometimes, yeah, I get a little bit sick of sieges. I definitely prefer field battles. Nothing really else is going on here. At the moment in the world, let's have a look how things sort of stand. We already know the political climate in Sardinia. Not as known about Corsica. Okay, so once we get rid of Regium, Crotona is the next biggest threat. Taurus here as well. God, these guys have a very heavy sort of military doctrine. They were a vassal of the Spartans. They are heavily linked culturally to them, opposed to sort of any other of the Hellenic. Fuck, I can't even say it. Say it properly. They're linked closer to Sparta compared to the other Hellenic factions, sort of like Epirus and Athens and Corinth and whatnot. Okay, I've got my spy in the north because I want to see how big Rome is and try and maybe get some sort of diplomatic ties with them. They have pushed far. They've pushed far south a bit. Yeah, look at that. They occupy a territory here. 1, 2, 2 across into Samnotia. Yeah, maybe we're getting there. I'm hoping Rome is quite built up and quite strong, but only time will tell. Capua is currently rebelling, which is quite fitting. Spartacus is here, a fair few years early. Okay, we've got some unassigned skills to go through. I'm not overly fussed too much with this. Oh, this is just my son, Alkamenos, going up slowly in stats. Cool, we have 2,500 in the bank. We've got some spare resources here then. Let's put them straight into getting some more hoplites where we can. We could have probably got one more here. Nope, we just need to get the replenishment. Cool, let's end the turn and continue. If you guys haven't gone and followed me on Twitch, highly recommend you do. I've been doing a Samnite campaign over there, which has been a lot of fun, and I've been live streaming a lot of Rise of the Republic, so if you want to see more sort of live action of it... Oh, okay, Crotona with a preemptive strike. Good on them. They've taken the initiative. I like that. I like when the AI does that. It's putting a bit of a fire up my ass, if you will. What's Regium doing now, then? Yeah, go follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I'm doing a lot of live streams of Total War over there, and I do plan to do some others. Maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance, Crusader Kings 2, Hearts of Ironfall. We can work something out. Alright. Noraxi. What is Regium doing? Regium? Oh, wounded. Shit. My son-in-law and my random generated general. Okay, here we go. The Massalians are thankful and have expressed their gratitude with a sizable reward. However, there are not enough men for the mines and workshops to work properly, so the economy starts to suffer. -10 from wealth, we get 4,000 in treasury. I get that. Right, so these guys are pretty plagued now. Right, I am going to forced march them to Corrales while I move you guys back here. And we'll leave you guys here then. Okay. I wonder who poisoned me out of curiosity. Look, we can see up here in the north, so it doesn't actually bother me. I want to know what's here. Ah, it might have been that. Judge. Whoa, look how highly commanded he is. Is their king just going to hang out there? How far away until we replenish? 5 turns until we fix you up. Let's get some food and upgrade you. Alright. Are we coming up against a proper army? No. I can't believe that. They're really hammering my men. Okay, let's circumnavigate over to the west coast now then. Hopefully we don't come up against any opposition. A small army here. We might encourage an attack. Let's move my brother-in-law, my son-in-law. I'm Dionysus. I'm going from the perspective. So we've got Alkamenos, my son, and my son-in-law here. Pushing over. I don't think there's an army here. I can sort of hold up here. Salt is awesome. We've got some salt. Salty boys. I don't think we are... Oh, it's combined it into this. That's quite alright. Okay, let's go with a mine, potentially. Got plenty of food. Culture isn't a problem. Do they really not like me, Crotona? They still accept trade, which is bonkers. Okay. Right, let's move my spy up to Rome so we can get some sort of negotiations. I want to know how big they are. And it's probably not a bad idea opening myself up to the world now. Okay, we're going to continue with our replenishments here where we can. I think I'm happy with that. Let's chuck a save. We'll see if the enemy comes out against me and attacks me in the field of battle at Hippionio. Ah, they have attacked me here. Sneaky buggers have come around the back. We don't have that many slingers. Maybe let's go with aggressive and try and kill as many of them, then we'll double back with this other army. Yeah, let's try and kill as many of them as possible. I don't mind if they sack it. They're doing more damage to their homeland than me. Are they going to retake it? They are too. Okay, searching for new lands. Oh, finally, our ships are afloat. And our men are eager and bold. What destiny awaits? That is my unique government action. We can equip our colonists and send out expeditions. We had a Massalia script at some point. That's why we didn't deal with that a long time ago. So, what's happened here now? So what's this bamboozle nature? We'll let Alistair siege. Regardless here. Okay. And what's going on with this? Alcamenos hit this. And it's just another auto resolve. Really? Damn, I wanted to actually fight a proper fight. Alright, well, let's finish them off and take their capital. We really cut the head of the snake at Regium pretty early on. Cool. Let's execute and let's take their capital now. Occupado. Easy peasy. Can we swing Xenon in? Somehow would be good. We can make it with a force march. Just to sweeten the deal. We'll play this one, I think, against Regium. I say that. Oh. So we found Rome now officially, I think. Surely we have. Yep. Phew. Roma Invicta. They are currently at war with Gauls, Etruscan League, Umbri. Come on, let's get some relations to start things off. They super hate me. Expansionism 50. Cultural affinity 5. How does that make sense? I guess you could go super far back. I can't remember which philosopher it was. It was either... I don't know. Anyway, someone wrote in his novel that supposedly... that the Romans were related to the Trojans. The men of Trojan blood fled Troy and eventually found themselves in Rome and settled, so that the Romans had some sort of form of an Iliad and an Odyssey sort of fantical connection. It might have been Plato, I can't remember. Could have been Casso, I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, there is a short poem or story, if you will, that the Romans were descendants of the mighty Trojans. Okay, well, let's continue up with our base morale stuff here. And even though we seem to be getting peppered by military actions, what can we do here? You can get that better here. Wow, if their king is going to hold up here, I think this might be a good chance for us. He's nearly at full strength. We'll give it a couple more turns for my son. But if we can destroy a full stack and their king, we'll be laughing. But my problem is, do we have enough to sort of face them? We'll be pushing into this next. Or am I being too sort of ambitious? Should I wait until we've taken Cornus? Because the rebel army here, but the thing is, right, we've got nothing really to worry about with that. Pushing up here is probably going to split us furthermore. Push here, take Cornus. I am undecided. Regardless, I think this is going to be the fight for today's episode. Let's fight with Alastor. Let's fight this one, even though we've got it in the bag. 2 units of cavalry, 1 unit of hoplites, archers, 3 units of spear militia, 2 units of peltasts, and our slingers. We're going to finally have a look at what these elite hoplites look like and what they're going to be working with. We've currently got bronze, chevron, and golden swords. We've got plenty of ballista here as well. Let's fight this one upon the battlefield and have it for today's battle. Because I think, yeah, I really want to take advantage of that Nuragic situation in Sardinia. I think it's really, like, if we can kill their king, that's going to massively disrupt the political discourse on the island. But I don't know, personally, if we're ready for a full-scale war. Fog again. Come on, let's get a dry day. Come on, yes, perfect. Let's roll the die perfectly. Okay, we can push straight up into it. Let's go with a couple pronged attack. 3. I want the good guys to go through here. The good guys? Are we the good guys? Are we the bad guys? I say that in the fact with my hoplites. Right, where are my reinforcements coming on? Perfect! You're coming on that other side. So, you guys can push through here. You guys can push through there. You can push through here more. But I guess you 3 can probably push from this side and sort of drag them preemptively. Cavalry as well. We'll chuck 2 here, because we want to try and get up and behind them. You'd think they'd sort of come and disembark straight here. From my experience, they don't. They actually try and disembark on this side. So we'll go here. Alastor, just a randomly generated general. No one special. Let's go with flammable round. I reckon straight up into this is probably our best bet. We can sort of arc our shot good enough. There. I reckon this is going to be a lot here, because that's where they were. We've played this battle before, technically. We'll leave my general here. And archers wise, it's not a bad idea to stick an archer here and try and hit some of those ships. So I'll move you here. Okay, I'm more than happy with this. Cool beans! Let's have a look at some of these elite hoplites. Do they look vastly different to some of my standard ones? So here are the elite hoplites. They do look like it in their unit card. Okay. These guys look a bit menacing. Oh my god! that bloody face. Yeah, these guys look fucking badass. We haven't been able to... Is that a flower? What is that? Oh, okay. Looks like a wonky cabbage, if you say to me. But so, variety-wise, there's nothing too much of a difference. Just the unit card is a bit different. But these guys are elite. They are gold chevron spearmen. We've got our ballista here as well. I don't know. Ballista are fun to use. They're quite effective. But in saying that, they do cost about 900 in upkeep, so they're incredibly expensive. They allow me to attack in 1 turn. I do have... Yeah, I probably could, like, have a lot more armies if I could, so... Look, it's a fine line between fun and sort of being economically viable, isn't it? Okay, let's try and spice things up a bit now, shall we? Alrighty. Let's go. Go, 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 gadgets. So where are they deploying? A nice little army here. Spearmen here as well. Let's let my ballista try and hit the brunt of this. And let's try and fire into that. Wow. Okay, we're really getting some shots into them. I want to get some pot shots myself eventually. Now that we've got some control, let's go for it. So, have a crack in here. Oh, they're bloody archers. Go for it then. Send my own cavalry in. Keep my archers here to hit them. Yeah, just follow here and go around the back. You're perfectly here. I wish I could have seen them before. That unit card just glitched out then. Why is it doing that? When I click on stuff. That's wonky. We have the range, so I don't even know if it's worth charging this. Like the front line. Probably not. Allow my ballista to sort of just rain fire and death upon the enemy. Get a couple of pot shots myself. As if you are accurate enough, it is actually quicker to fire yourself. And we copped a massive volley into that. That's perfect. Right, my archers are getting way too up and keen here. Okay, let's try and slow things down a bit. I don't want my archers to get too caught up. So let's push here. Perfect. And then that's going to allow me to keep my archers up in a good position. Okay, continue to fire into this. My cavalry is now charging these guys. And we've got units coming around and hopefully to the town square. It does look like their archers are backing off. So let's switch back to standard. Let's get you guys over on this side. Okay. We'll have a crack at pushing into this. You hit this, but you guys are going to peel and wrap around. Cavalry-wise, we're going to get them. I saw the icon for spears and I was like, hell no, man. That ain't happening. But it is happening. It is indeed happening. Okay, right. Let's just get you guys to push to the town square. Like straight up, just get into that. Okay. Cavalry as well. Let's leave out my general. I imagine that's the general there. Xenon, yep. And we'll swing more cavalry down here, say. Archers get to here. I don't think my ballista's ever going to get here in time. So they are moving up their cavalry. And it's a bit of a skirmish here. Where is my ballista? Man, we're just absolutely hammering into this. Yeah, keep it up. Keep firing into this. Hold it up, man. Get your shields nice and high. We need to get into phalanx or whatever we got. Shield! Whoa! My cavalry's done incredibly well here. Push into the town square. Have a crack at their own cavalry, I reckon. Engage them one-on-one. My cavalry here on the beach is doing alright. There's only 28 of them. We're better off. We're better off going and just trying to help with this. Try and take the town square. Okay, these seem to be holding quite well. Let my ballista have another crack. I might have a shot myself. Alright. There we go, man. How's this looking? It's going to hit someone at the back. Oh, did you see that? These two pricks right in the middle. They look like officers. Standing with their tails between their legs. Unbelievable. Right, let's get these guys further up. Well, these are engaging. My reinforcements are here now, so let's get them into that. Oh, that was unreal. Okay, well, let's run down some of these guys here. Soaking most of the fire. This is a good fight. This is a good old fight. I like it. They're gone. Okay, well, these guys are enough sort of sitting pretty. Let's just go for it. Let's run them out.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Perfect timing. Our stuff's out of ammunition. Let's keep the general here. There's a cheeky unit coming around the back. Archers, we'll try and hit theirs. Their cavalry's doing alright. I know, it's only 20, so we need to just get in here. We need to start hitting this shit. That's what we need to be doing. Maybe do a charge around the back here and disrupt their front line. We've got a good line coming in from the coast. Ooga, ooga. Think of the brave men of Marathon. Legs up nice and high. Conserve your energy, men. The enemy general's dead. Alright, let's get a good charge in around the back. Alright, my archers are causing way too much friendly fire here for my liking. Good, let's get a good charge in. Make sure your spears are true. And we've caught him off guard. We've got him on flat footing. And now ensues a rout. Okay. So why haven't we won yet? That's what I want to know. My guys are coming in. A pretty effective siege, if I do say so myself. But in saying that, 95% up. And it does look like the Navy has been bugged. Not good. For my liking. They're gone now. Why is the unit cards bugging out as well? That's not good. Right, flaming shot with my archers. Let's send you over here to deal with them. Just what we need, bloody Navy getting bugged. Alright, let's swing around where we can. We've got plenty of ballista as well. Oh, good. We got him on the ropes. Regium has now fallen. For the might of Syracuse. We've raised the banner. Right. They're swinging higher around up here. My archers are making headway. They are disembarking? No? Can we not win this until they... Oh, okay, they're gonna... Looks like they will engage. Good. Swing our cavalry over. Are they gonna react quick enough? Oh, God. Imagine they're gone. They're like, fuck that. Hearing the sound of hooves splashing upon the marble. Okay, well, we deployed 5,019. We lost 3,057. Regium deployed 1,888. What did most of the kills for them? Cavalry with silver chevrons. They did alright. Hoplite, 53. Their light hoplites were essentially worthless. Peltasts, 8, 94. Slingers did quite alright. My cavalry were the real MVPs of this fight. My elite hoplites didn't even get into the swing of things, didn't need to. My normal hoplites did the best, 101, 74. 119 with my ballista. 171, 150 with my bog standard archers. We've defeated them here now, and we've cemented ourselves in the tiny, tippy part of southern Italy. Crotona will be next, along with the Sardinians. Alright, G fucking G. We got rid of them. Perfect. We've taken the entire region now. We do have the opportunity to subjugate, but I'm going to pass up on it once more. They are now defeated. Perfect. Okay. Wow, okay. There's a lot of gymnasians here. Is that what they were doing? Doing too much aerobics. Doing too much Pilates. What the fuck are they doing? Just like nothing. Salt and wine we have now. That should increase our trade. 2,000. Thousands of it's coming from tariffs. 400 of tariffs. Okay, I was looking at the long-term sort of partnership. Rightio. Well, can I sort of move anyone else? No. Well, we've taken them out. We've taken the entire region of Southern Italia, which is good. Right, to push next, we need to take out Crotona. Cosentia is currently the capital. Crotona is on the east coast. And then we've got these two here. Okay. So I guess we push straight up. Go for a two-pronged attack. Push, push, and pin. We have now found the Romans. But really, we're not going to be fighting them for quite some time. I don't need to know what they have. So let's push down here. They hate me anyway. So in hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea trying to find them. I thought maybe we could get some relations. Find a common accord. It doesn't look likely. Okay. Maybe we can try and poison the king or something here. No. Let's continue with our replenishment. where we can. I might try and move things up though, like I might bring my son further south and allow Dionysus, the king, Tyrannos, to strike first. Look guys, unfortunately it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to continue to hold up here in southern Sardinia. Let me know in the comments, should I try and do a preemptive strike against the chief and their faction leader, the Aioli? We're going to be at war with them at some point, but who knows how long this army is going to be here. We'll be knocking out a whopping 2, 4, 6, 7-star general in a small province which only has Sardinian hillmen, which are just trash, and cavalry. We'll be able to carve that up so easily. Or we could push up, take this out. The thing is, right, these rebels are never going to be aggressive. We're going to try and push against Crotona in the next episode as well, so we might sort of need to just consolidate for a time. Hold up, replenish, and push once more for the glory of Syracuse. Got to say a huge thank you once more to the Creative Assembly for sending me early access for Rise of the Republic and making this DLC possible. This Let's Play possible. Well, I guess technically they made the DLC, so they did in fact make it possible. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the breach. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.